Hello, and welcome back to Techtonica. We are getting ready to turn in some plant matter. Let's see. Are we up to 190? That makes 190. All right. I hope you're having a great day. We've built the plant matter, uh, and we've stocked up on it. We've also started a copper and iron little mine over there, and it's processing purple memory cores. And those purple memory cores have stacked up pretty high since I've been standing there waiting on those 190. Um, but let's see what's next on the list from our bosses at Victor. Sparks, you there? No? Okay. Just down the stairs and around to the factory. And we're going to have this going. And we'll see what we need to accrue next. 190 plant matters for you. There we go. Oh, and you want some iron. There you go. And now they want 900 iron ingots, 900 copper ingots, and 980 atlantum ore? No. 980 processor units and 450 atlantum ore.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
The tech tree is really opening up now, Breaker. Water wheels and mining charges are both going to be things I promise you won't know how you got this far without. Cooling systems will probably help you open up a lot of broken, overheated facility doors in the sector, too. And keep an eye out for those blue research core fragments.
Blue record. Okay. Processor units and atlantum ore. Well, now we don't need to stock up on these anymore. We're just going to have to ship it out. Down that way. Let's see, we might need to come over 2 squares if we want to get those in to and with it right there. We need to elevate. Let's elevate this conveyor belt. And we might as well elevate it all the way down. And we're probably going to want more conveyor belts. So let's go ahead and start making those. Because we've only got 40 left. And that should give us plenty. And I don't see any inserters. There's one being fed. with that belt right there. It's not a good place for it. We might need to move this belt. Move that belt back one. Were we taking this here? Was it going there? And this one's storing copper. And now I'm sending iron to it. I don't think we want iron going to it. We want that copper out of there. Yes. Still not going to be far enough back. We need to push it back again. Say to here. We'll get this figured out one way or another. Iron needs to ship out, and the fuel, we're just going to have to take that out. That'll allow us to push that back one. And that's how we get it done. Just make sure you got the conveyor belts facing the right way. But it's looking good. And we won't have to fuel these anymore. Right. And how's he looking on fuel now? Okay, he's going to burn through that grass. But the plant matter will be up next. And it'll just back up along here. And now for this line, which we also need to move back. Twice over. So we just snake this line under here and move it on down. And get rid of that. Now we got to move this line back And we're going to start here. That's not what I wanted. We might need to just elevate that a little more. Take out this conveyor belt and add some now that we got that up there pushed back, I'll come back up one. That'll give me room to curve it here. And can we do the same? I thought that was going to come down right there. It does not want to come down right here. It wants to come down over there. We might have to scoot this whole place up one. Luckily, there's enough room to push it back. So we don't have any boxes laid out here. And if we just hold that and aim for the next one on the same level, that box doesn't go down. And we just put the furnaces back. Turn these so that they're all connected. We don't have to pick them up to turn them. Put the inserters back. And draw that same box again. If you aim that cursor at the door, it'll delete the floor out as well, and we don't want that. And now we just add these in. And I'm going to go ahead and put these inserters down here before we get the conveyor belts down. Now that one came down right away. Oh, it's the one over the other conveyor belts. Well, they're all coming down. And then they'll all be getting fuel. And we've disconnected it here. And now we've reconnected it. Now they should all be fed some fuel. And they'll be able to start cooking. And we got to get the fuel line going even farther. We want it to come up here. That's why we made so many conveyor belts. It looks like we're down to 4 yellow inserters. So we want to make some of those too. And And I'm just getting that out of the way so we don't have to wait later. And for the drills, we put them 2 apart so we could add these inserters on the sides. And conveyor belts to feed them. And I think we'll just run the conveyor belt right in front there. And come down here, turn it. That one feeds that one. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to run it alongside this one. Hop down the mountain, the cliff, and see where that one ends. We can just come up to here. Reconnect. I don't want it to go down yet. Just like that. And it does not want to make a box. Let's try that again. Oh, it does not want to make a box. We might have to come out one. Let's just delete a little bit of that. And if I put just one straight one there, there. Now we got a box, and it'll feed those drills some plant matter, and all these drills will get some plant matter, and we got plant matter to ship out that way. Say we make a box off of this junction. And how many conveyor belts do we got now? 136. I'm going to go ahead and start making some more just in case. I want to make sure we got enough conveyor belts for the trip. Actually, I think I want to just run alongside this one. And oh wait, this one's on the right side of the wall. Well, I can just hop over here. And now it's running on the next side over. I think that's a pretty good distance. I'm going to go ahead and drop that and then start another one. I don't want to make the game crash because I tried to load too many at once. I'm going to bring that out there. And this one out here. And this one to right there. If I just stand right here next to it and then hit the turn button, we could just go straight. And it says we only have 20, need 21. Now we got it. And I can just delete those two. And I have put the whole conveyor belt in backwards. That was pretty dumb. Are they all in backwards? They're all in backwards. And this one's in backwards. Gotta watch what direction you put them in. And now we just need some inserters. And I put that inserter here. And here. And there. And we got everything hooked up. Everything hooked up. And there's the first one coming down to keep a drill happy. Delivering that product. Probably go to this one. No. This one? No. This one. That one went that way. So the next one would be in the middle. It's not happy. It's not letting him load the plant matter frames. Oh, heck. It looks like plant matter frames, plant matter fiber. Well then, how about that? We got a bunch of material we can't burn for fuel. That's unfortunate. What were we turning into plant matter frames? Is it the plant matter fiber? Or was it something else? Yes. We just take this out and run this line directly over. Clean up our mess. What a mess. You cannot power these with plant matter frames. But if you don't process the plant matter fiber, you can burn it. So we're just going to have to fix this. It doesn't make that fast, so there's not a whole lot on the belts. And without the plant matter frame production, the plant fiber will come faster. So that's nice. See, they got fuel, they're burning. He's got 3 fuel. It's cooking. We gotta clean up the copper side. And then both mines will be running. And that will equal fueled iron and copper mines. Just a hop down here. And now he's going. We didn't get too many over here. Is that conveyor belt not long enough? And now all three are getting fuel. If we stepped up production on the Kindle Vine, then we'd be able to keep them fueled and running. I think this is a good start. We probably already have 900 iron ingots and copper ingots. But what do we need for processor units? We need an assembler to start with. Do I have an assembler on the list? I'm thinking not. We put the assembler down, and that'll give us the ingredients needed for oh yeah, we got the research. Maybe we need to unlock it. We have 195 purple cores now from that production we set up. And we can increase the speed of the mines, of the mole, a flatten option, and there's a tunneling, but we got to scan something. Here's some smelting speed, limestone. Oh, there's the fuel. Now we can make bio bricks. And here we just need, for chests and a new conveyor belt, speed and red inserters. We need more research. But we can speed up the suit. And there's water wheels and a battery. Let's get core reassignment. That will, I guess, let you move them around. Silverthorn coolant, we want that. And that's that. We need assemblers. Are they in production? Wait a minute, I just saw it. We do have some right there. I'm just plopping it down so I can see the recipe. Those are electrical components. But I don't see processor units. Okay. I don't remember setting this up. But we did. Now I'm just pouring all that copper ore out. And that's going to flood the system. But we've got a lot of copper. And I'm carrying copper ore. Just dump that in there to ride along the belt. And we need to let this cook for a while. Let's head on over to PX and see what we've got to find. Says it's up this way. And there's a river right straight ahead. Looks like it's up above us a little. It says we're about to jump off into the river. This doesn't look like a river. I think we could probably just flatten this path through. Or not. Of course, there's more iron on the iron mine side. It's just a regular thing. Do we have any more stairs? I might have put them in a box. And I can't reach up there. Jeez. With the hover mode, it's a lot easier to create stairs with these blocks. This should get us high enough. Hover again. So we're just getting taller. Close enough. Do we need to do the same on this side to get back? It's going to get taller and taller. We're just building on up. And we'll get it up here. Found the river. It's down there. But we need to get across. Just getting to this PX is something. But now that we're across the canyon, that looks like the elevator side over there. It's got those green columns. What did I see flashing? Looks like the water's flashing down there. There's probably stuff to scan in that water. Gotta keep going up. And of course, we have a limestone deposit. We're just running into all sorts of deposits. Nope. Okay. Another set of stairs. This time we're coming down instead of going up. Seems to be working. Need the mole. And we're continuing the journey to PX. Hope they got food. It just feels like a place that should have food. With those initials. Okay, that's saying we got a long way to go. But it's out there. We're kind of building some natural stairs here out of the rocks by letting that box elevate a level each time we blast. That way we'll have an easier time getting in and out. So that whatever it costs to open the door on this building, we can get back to it pretty easy. And maybe it'll have some good upgrades and new things we can scan. And maybe those things will include a processor unit recipe. That would be nice. And lots of goodies. We need goodies. That'll help us move along. And we're just mining along. Says we're almost there. So there's the ramp we've made. And it looks like we're underneath it. And there's water in here. We're there. Just gonna finish off this ramp so we can get a nice entryway. And we've made it to X-Ray, a new factory, a new boss. And this boss is surrounded by...
Production terminal detected. Designation, X-ray. Configuration, construction.
I remember X-Ray. This production terminal isn't like Victor or Lima. This one was modded for a substance we developed here instead of back home. We called it calcite. Most of our core facilities were built out of things we brought from Earth. But when we started to actually develop factories down here, we realized we needed more. A lot more. Calcite was like magic. It resists the elements, it conducts electricity, and something in the limestone here makes it a snap to build. With the exception of being incompatible with our protection zones, it was the best structural material a groundbreaker could ask for. I'm incompatible with protection zones too.
I think I need to turn my volume down on the TV. So this one is all about construction. And with construction, that's where we get the concrete instructions. What goodies do you have? Where's your chests? You have Kindlevine. Seeds. A lot of Kindlevine seeds. And no instructions. Scan. Victor's, no, it was Lima that had one of these and it was crooked. We're just getting a Groundbreaker's Guide to Calyx. Monorails. You want iron, copper, and stems. That's the first.
This terminal won't give us new tech until we make some initial repairs to it, Breaker. If you don't recognize anything it seems to be asking for, you might have to come back later.
Yeah,
Before you decide either way, though, you might as well scan those training terminals right next to X-Ray. They'll probably give you some good information on what to do here and how to do it.
Well, we're going to have to go back and get those Kindlevine seeds. And find the hole in the ground that we came out of. I thought we already scanned that.
No protection zones out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything, you can take everything.
Where does this stairwell go? It is a spiral staircase. Two seeds galore. And assemblers. Another one of those cores. They're research platforms. I don't see any lamps out here. Maybe they never got this far because they didn't light it up with their little lamps. Or maybe this is just the lighting level required to grow these seed plants in the wild. Huh. Yeah, we haven't scanned the stairs before. I'll just take that one. And we're already overloaded. But I believe I've scanned all these pieces at least once. And that way they add to the research. Roof got tight there. We just need to find that hole in the ground. There's not even an orange chest out here. There's our hole. And there's no way to drop anything. So it's a matter of carrying it all home to our home factory. Good thing it's a pretty much straight line. We didn't wiggle too much. Just hop over here. Our bridge without rails. And up and down another stairwell. And carry on forward. So the way to X-ray is straight through the iron mines that we've built, past the purple jellyfish, and kind of just straight that way. Trying to commit that to memory. But I think we're good. And back down we go. And we need kindlevine stems. It's got a long way to grow and go right up and out that hole. And I have no idea how high up that goes. But we're just going to let that grow. Alright, we need to drop off some equipment here. Let's get rid of some of this plant matter and limestone. That is a lot. We need how many? 40. If we just rob them from here, that gets us how many? We hit 40. And now we can run back to X-ray and move on to the next level. Unlock the technology. That's what Spark said. And when we unlock that technology, then we should get our first orders from the new boss. Cross the bridge, over the canyon, over the limestone deposit, up the long ramp, and into blue jellyfish territory with X-ray. And now we've got another goal met. It's 2 goals, 1 video. I think we're doing good. Now they want mining charges, steel ingots, And cement.
You've got a whole new tech tree to look at now, Breaker. And to start making these new structural components, you'll need two things: steel ingots and cement. The easiest way to make steel ingots is to smelt iron ingots, and the easiest way to make cement is to smelt limestone into quicklime, and then handcraft it or use an assembler to make the final product. Finally, don't forget that steel production and cement are technologies on their own, so you'll need research cores to activate them in the tech tree before you can make any of this stuff. You won't be able to complete this tier of PT X-ray without mining charges, Breaker. Remember the mining charges we saw in that office at the warehouse?
Yeah.
The WO signal? We need to
Yes.
get in there.
So unlock the door. Gotcha. Oh, which one did she say? I think it was that door. No. She could see it through the window. We're going to have to turn on some of these doors. I don't think that was it. Don't see a window. Don't see a window. Cooling fans and mining rails. I guess we're going to have to unlock some doors. Well, we need to make processor units. He needs processor units. I'll turn him on. And, well, we're a long way from advanced circuits. And now we can make cement, it looks like. We still haven't activated everything over here. Kind of wanting to, I want all the things. And the purple memory cores are building up as time goes by. We just need to step up production with another couple of thrashers over here to keep up with that first thrasher. This belt just stays backed up. And we didn't have room here because of but we can make room here. And I think that's what we'll do. But I'm going to stop here for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it this far, you can like and subscribe if you want. It really helps out the channel. Appreciate you. And have a good day. Bye-bye.